So I went to sleep last night without washing my face and doing my normal evening skincare thing because I wanted you guys to see what my face looks like when I intentionally mistreat it. Now, I wanted to make a video about like how I bring my skin back from the dead, basically. And, you know, the only way for me to do that is to go to bed without washing my face and make my skin look all gross. So, I don't know if you guys can tell on camera. You probably can. But this is what my face looks like first thing in the morning. If I haven't, the mirror is like behind the camera. If I haven't done my skincare thing, I don't know what I'm talking about. It's first thing in the morning, man. And my hair is just like slicked back because I didn't want it to be in my way for this. Okay, so if you notice, my face looks like really puffy and dull, very dry. If I had like touch O vision, you guys would be able to feel how like rough and not smooth my forehead feels. There's like some flakiness happening around my nose. A lot more darkness underneath here than is normal. Just everything is just kind of sad and dry and flaky and sagging. And what I would like is to make my skin look really fresh, really vibrant, kind of dewy, more stimulated, take away the dryness, and make it look awesome. So this is how I do that. These are my secret weapons. Number one, oh, not this one, Ayesha Fresh Face Mask from LUSH. This one has Fuller's Earth, honey, witch hazel, kiwi, rosemary, rose, things that are really good at lifting and firming, but the fruit acids that are in it are good for kind of brightening the skin, taking away any environmental damage, so darkness, puffiness, things like that, and, you know, making your skin look nice and fresh and happy again. So I like that. The witch hazel also constricts pores, so it helps to refine just a little bit. My other secret weapon is Ultrabland, which is a cleanser from LUSH. Yeah, I don't know how to use my camera. It's basically beeswax, sweet almond oil, honey, and rose, and it's a makeup remover and cleanser in one. Usually what I do with it at night is apply it to my eye makeup, rub it in, apply it to the rest of my face, rub that in, and then take it off with a warm, damp washcloth. But for today, I'm going to apply it to my face, and then on top, I'm going to apply ocean salt, which is a face and body scrub. It's sea salt based. If you know anything about LUSH, you've probably already purchased this, or you've at least tried it out at some point. But it's a avocado butter, sea salt, vodka infused lime oil based scrub that you can use on your face or on your body, and it's really good for exfoliation, obviously, but it's also good for brightening the skin, keeping it toned, digging out any kind of congested pores, things like that. So this is perfect for what I have going on up here, and also perfect to just help you know, make my face look a lot brighter. And then after I do all that, I'm going to apply Gorgeous Face Moisturizer, which is my #1 favorite moisturizer ever on the face of the planet. This stuff is awesome. It's very expensive, so if you go into LUSH, don't be shocked. It's like $85. However, one thing like this lasts me about 6 months, and I do use it twice a day, so with regular use, 6 months. And I'm fine with paying $85 for moisturizer that's going to last me 6 months. But the reason why it is so damn expensive is that it's full of cold-pressed essential oils as opposed to heat-pressed essential oils, which are in a lot of our other products. Cold pressing of essential oils, you can totally look this up. Maybe I'll put like a link in the down bar or something like that. But cold pressing is a really expensive process when you're extracting essential oil. And it helps the essential oil to retain a lot of its original integrity. So a lot of its original qualities are undiluted and, you know, completely full strength, balls out, like no holds barred. And that's what I need out of my moisturizer. I really like for my, basically I feel like money is no object when it comes to my skincare. And also my makeup. I have this whole thing where I think that you get what you pay for when it comes to this stuff. So that's why I use Gorgeous. And I've used Gorgeous since even before I worked at LUSH, so it was my go-to moisturizer. It's been my go-to moisturizer for years. Anyway, so there's that. And obviously I'm going to be using, here it is, my Enchanted Eye Cream to take care of this, and I will show you guys the finished product all at the end. But let's get on with it. This is how I do it. This is how we do it. Yeah, I don't know. My tell Jordan. Okay, step number 1. Oh, there's something else I totally forgot. Okay, sorry. In addition to all of those other things, I'm also using this. This is a piece of Full of Grace Solid Serum, also available at LUSH. I did a video on this and the other serum that we used to have that got discontinued, but I did a video on it like a couple years ago. It's awesome. Basically, it's a serum, but it's solid, and I apply this underneath my face mask, and I let it just kind of soak in. It's fantastic. I can't get enough of it, and you all should go and buy a Full of Grace. Okay. So this is what I'm going to do. I always like to wash my face or cleanse before I put the mask on, because the whole point of a face mask is to deep cleanse the skin, and it can't deep cleanse if it has to go past all these layers of dirt that are easily removed. So if I were to put the Ayesha face mask on right now, it would be fine. It's just that the surface, like the residual dirt that's kind of all over and the grime and stuff, it would like spend all of its time taking away that instead of working beneath the skin to dry out toxins that way. And that would just be inefficient. So that's why I'm doing Ultrabland and Ocean Salts, in addition to the fact that these two products together really smooth out and brighten the skin. It's also really good to wash your face before that. So I'll show you how I do this. I take about this much Ultrabland. This is probably way more than you need, but I like it to be, I'm disgusting, okay? I like oils on my face. I like to grease myself up. So I like that feeling, so that's why I'm using this much. You at home may not want to, you know, oil your face up quite the same. So I spread it around. This is what it looks like. Yeah, and you just gotta go for it. This right here, this is the sexy shit. Right here. Okay, so you want to apply this on dry skin. If I were to wet my face first and then rub this in, the Ultrabland would never do its job. Like, the oil and the water, they don't mix, so it would just be almost impossible to get anything to happen. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. You just gotta make sure that you get it all over. I usually rub it in for like 30 seconds. I don't know how long it's been now. Okay, so there you go. Oily face. Oh my god, oil's on my face. Okay. So step 2, Ocean Salt. You can use Ocean Salt by itself, just as a regular old face scrub. The reason I like to apply it over Ultrabland is so that Ultrabland is underneath, conditioning and cleansing my skin, while Ocean Salt is on top, exfoliating and brightening. Trust me, go to your local LUSH and get someone to do like an Ultrabland Ocean Salt on your hand, and you will understand what I'm talking about. So I take it out. I don't know if I showed you guys what it looks like. It looks like that, you know, just like sea salty pastiness. So you get it all over your hands, and you just start working it in on top of the Ultrabland. This is messy, so don't be fooled. Don't be alarmed. I don't know what gave me the idea to video like this. I don't know. I just thought it might be useful for you guys to see kind of the way I bring my skin back to itself after completely mistreating it. I actually really enjoy my nighttime skincare routine. Like, the cleansing, the moisturizing, I find it all very relaxing. But there are occasions where I'm just too tired and I just want to go to sleep. That happens maybe like once every 2 weeks. Okay, so I've had allergies for like the last, I don't know, month or something. And my nose is very raw from like blowing it and all this and like sneezing. And right now the salt is not doing, is not being very soothing. There's like some tingling, some stinging happening, but only because the skin around there is like very sore. Don't rub salt on skin that's really sore. Okay, so you have this happening. I usually like keep rubbing in for like 30 seconds. You know, rub, rub, rub. I don't know how long it's been. Would you say it's been 30 seconds? I think it's been 30 seconds. You know, I just kind of go at it. People have been like, oh, can you use that as a mask? And like, I guess you can. You can do whatever you want with your products when you're at home. But ocean salt itself doesn't have a lot of cleansing properties, like just by itself. So if I was going to do it like a mask, I would do it like this. Like I would just leave this on my face for like, you know, 10 minutes, which I have done on occasions where I've just wanted to like do this, jump in the shower, shampoo my hair and stuff, and then wash this out at the end, just because, you know, time was of the essence or whatever. So I guess you could if you wanted to. I've got ocean salt and Ultrabland all over my face. I've rubbed it in for probably like 30 seconds or so. Now I'm just going to take a washcloth and wash it off, which I'm not going to show in the video because all I'm doing is washing my face, and you've all done that a million times. You don't need to see me do it, but that's what I'm going to do. So I will be right back. Okay, so I have washed my face. I feel like already you can see a big difference. My skin is really stimulated. It looks really fresh, you know, probably because I just finished washing it. But I feel like the dark circles are not as prominent as they were a few minutes ago. And up here, where all the roughness was, it feels all smooth now. So really good for decongesting pores and all that stuff. Okay, so I'm just going to apply a little bit of my toner, which is Eau Roma Water from LUSH. If you don't use toner, then you don't have to. It's not like your face is going to fall off or something if you decide that you don't want to use it. I like it because it takes away any traces of the cleanser that might have got left behind, and it gets your skin ready for the moisturizer. I also do sometimes use this to set my makeup and to spritz on my makeup brushes before I apply my foundation. So that's like that. And while the skin is still slightly damp, I'm going to apply my little Full of Grace solid serum. It looks like this because I've used it to death, but if you go and buy a new one, it looks a lot nicer. This is basically, it's a chunk of kapuasu butter with rose, portobello mushroom, which is good for fine lines. The rose is good for soothing, but also good for toning the skin, smoothing it out, keeping it bright, all that stuff. We used to market this as well, it's especially good for very dry or mature skin because of all the fine line fixing properties and whatnot. But obviously anybody can use it. And I recommend this to anyone for underneath a face mask because it just is outstanding underneath a mask. Like, it's just delivering all these crazy antioxidants to your skin while your mask is also deep cleansing. So it's awesome. It's like doing it all at once. Yeah, I'm sexy and I know it. Okay, so Ayesha face mask. Asparagus, rosemary, it kind of smells like food. I'm just going to start spreading it on. You know, I don't know. Okay, so this is the Ayesha face mask. It's all over. I just slapped it on right on top of the Full of Grace serum. I'm actually gonna, it takes like 5 to 10 minutes to let the face mask kind of sink in and do its job. So, and I'm gonna rinse it off in the shower. So I'm gonna come back to this when I'm done with everything else and I'm ready to put on my face lotion. Okay, so I'm back. I am now showered and dressed. Yes, okay. Moisturizer. So, by the way, if there's like any kind of shininess to my skin now, it's because I just put on sunblock. And I always put on my sunblock before I put on my face lotion. Something about how the sunblock needs to bind to your skin first before you put anything else on it. I'm just telling you what I heard. I wear sunblock every single day. Like, yeah, every day. Every day that I leave my house, I wear sunblock. Doesn't matter if it's winter or summer or if it's sunny outside or not. I wear it because, you know, you gotta wear sunblock every day if you want to protect your skin. I'm the only person I know that wears the exact right amount of sunblock too. I put a teaspoon on my face. That's a lot. That's like, this is a teaspoon. See that? So if you're putting less than that, you're not putting enough, and you may as well just not wear it at all. That's right. So this is gorgeous moisturizer. I wear about this much. This is maybe a pea size amount. And what I do is just kind of that, and then, you know, just rub it in. A little weird to rub this in on camera. Like, you know, all the like weird faces you make when you rub products on? Like stuff like that. I'm getting down to the end of my gorgeous. I have to buy more. Okay, so this is my face now. This is much better. It's a little shiny, but that's just because, you know, I'm waiting for the gorgeous to absorb. But if you if you go back and you look at the before, you look at the after, all of the dullness is gone. It's a lot smoother up here. And my face looks really fresh, like really awake. I'm ready to go. I would be comfortable just like not wearing foundation at all today. I would wear concealer though, because let's not get crazy. I also am applying a little bit of Enchanted Eye Cream. Literally like 1/2 a pump is all you need. You know, they tell you that you have to pat this on. I've tried that. And I think that doing this underneath my eye hurts the delicate skin more than doing this. So I do this. I have heard that you're not supposed to put it on, like, on your eyelid, but I just ignore that. My skincare routine, by the way, has been the same for like 10 years. Once I figured out what worked for me, I just never changed it. Well, on occasion I change it to accommodate like new products, but like generally what I do is always the same. What I did today is not normal. Like, I don't obviously do this every day. I just did it because, you know, I wanted to show you guys how I bring my skin back to life after I destroyed it by, you know, possibly going to sleep with my makeup on, or going to sleep without washing my face, or, you know, if I just haven't been taking my vitamins or drinking my water. Just, you know how your skin can just get kind of angry at you if you don't treat it properly all the time? When that happens, this is how I give my skin a treat, and it's how I bring my face back to itself. And that's it. So hopefully this was helpful. I will list everything and where to buy it and stuff in the down bar. I'm also going to have pictures on my blog of the before and after. Sometimes pictures are more accurate than like actual on camera. Yeah, that's all I got. So hopefully this was helpful. And I don't know, if you have questions, you can always... I never know how to end these fucking things. Okay, that's it. This is what I did with my face. My face looks better now, and hopefully that was helpful. Okay, thank you for watching. Bye.